From the 36 now, 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Working out of the gun. Love. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Offside.
So let's see about the call. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in Week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get that complete to Albert O. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now Love. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 59 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Love now. That's complete to Dobbs. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. A pause now as they tend to an injured player. And it's the quarterback, Jordan Love. He's shaken up out there. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Brandon Graham that came in there and got him.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Musgrave's got it out right.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, Clifford. And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So no touchdown that time, but they do get 3 more, and now they have even more of a cushion.
It's been a terrific first half offensively, so it's hard to blame them for not getting into the end zone there. But the way they've been moving the ball in this one, I don't think these will be their final points of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. This short throw caught by Goddard.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the gun, it's Hurts. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. In motion right is Smith. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's Brown. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And that is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Clifford. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hurts. Quick throw to Barkley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He'll look to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The offense on third down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This now a much closer game. Can't afford any more mistakes like he had on the last drive. Throwing the interception led to a touchdown. Close ball game, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Smith. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, here's 2nd and 5. The 35-yard line. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And Barkley did not get there. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Clifford throwing off the play fake. Completed out left to Dobbs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Clifford will throw it here. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, 57 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The Packers offense and receiver Jaden Reed headed onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean,